Hello everybody, this is Nov.42. I decided to take this spare time that I have staying up, because it's like 7 in the morning, and just quickly do a quick vlog thing, if you'll oblige me the time. I'm going to address a few things here, because this is kind of like a casual thing, because like I'm not wearing anything fancy. This is my night clothing right now, so I'm kind of wearing. So first off, you'll notice that I'll be using a Rock Band microphone through this entire thing. That's because this webcam is kind of old, and even though it can still take things fine, hi Logitech, the microphone in it doesn't do distance that well. So like this microphone has like a long cable that can fit across the room, like 1.5 times. So I'll be using that to communicate for now. So one of the big things I want to get off, even though like it's been a long time coming, and I doubt anyone cares right now. For those of you who were subscribed to me back when I was Mike G and Z, welcome back. I couldn't do much in terms of linking Mike G and Z to Nov.42. A few months ago, all that amounted to was having to put the Mike G and Z tag on the Nov.42 account. So when you search for Mike G and Z on the search feature, I think it would come up. I haven't exactly tried that, so I won't be able to tell you. But I think it might be at least somewhat effective, because like at least from a couple of weeks ago, I still have people coming in from the old Mike G and Z account who are like, "Oh, it's been forever since I've seen your videos. I thought you were gone forever, etc., etc." Yeah, if you know someone who was subscribed to my videos and they haven't found me yet, you know what to do. Just link them to the account, and then we'll see what happens. I didn't really care for subscribers like in the first. Well, I care about subscribers as people, but as a number, I really don't care. I'm grateful that people take the time to follow me and stuff like that, but I never really care if I have subscribers. Like if I had 10 subscribers or like 1,000, I wouldn't care either way. I'd still put as much effort into, and I'd still put like a lot of effort into things. Like it's nice, but in the end of the day, it's not the number that matters; it's the people that matters. At least to me. And I know that's kind of cliche to sound, because it sounds like I might be begging for numbers, but I really don't. Like, I'll never be like, hey, I've got X amount of subscribers, that makes me better than you, and things of that nature, because I have decent self-esteem, and I really don't brag that much about anything, because as I'll tell you repeatedly, I'm at least a below average Let's Player, even though I've had people tell me otherwise numerous times, much to their annoyance. So, second big topic, and I might as well go ahead and address this this matter in several directions as well. I've been getting PMs over the past couple of months asking to join collaborative channels. Like when you have 2 or more people managing a channel, and it's not even just not even just like gaming channels in general, but like collaborative channels where sketches and shows and things of that nature. Although since I'm a gamer and I do Let's Plays, it's almost always gaming channels. And I know that someone who commented on one of my videos a couple weeks back, whose name I forget, he's in like 2 collaborative channels with other people. As much as I like to join a cooperative or I just used the word and I forgot what it was. Collaborative. There you go. I had a brain moment there. It's probably at 7 in the morning. I'm tired. I really want to join a collaborative gaming channel, but one of the main problems I have is in terms of my game availability, in that I really don't have that much of a selection. Like, here we go. Like, here, this webcam's kind of mobile, so let's see where we go from here. First off, in terms of PC gaming, this laptop is from, look at that. I'm getting off track. This laptop is from like 2007 or 8, and it's a Dell, so it's not really that great for gaming. to give you a bit of a primer as to how many frames this thing can get, on medium quality, no, not medium quality, let's just order, on a 1280 by 80, a 1280 by 800 resolution, it can run most source games like Left 4 Dead 2, Portal 2, Team Fortress 2 at a steady 20 to 25 frames per second, 15 to 20 if there's explosion things going around, and I really don't play games that use the arrow keys for anything because the right arrow key is kind of breaking right now, and I really can't put too much pressure on it because if I do, then it kind of just falls apart, and like then it comes off real easily, revealing the bits inside, and then I have to put it back, and I have to waste time putting it back on. So if there's a game that requires it, like right now, I'm having difficulty putting it back on because this little nubby thingy is off its thing, and it's gonna take me forever to put that back on. Just come on, come on, work with me, work with me, work with me. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. I think that's. I don't think you can hear it clicking, but yeah, there you go. It kind of clicked in place, but it's still kind of wonky. So yeah, if a game needs to use the arrow keys, I either use a controller, or if it doesn't have a controller, I just don't play it. Here's my fan. Hi, fan. You're a fan, but you're not my fan. You're just a fan. I have no idea where I was going with that. What was I doing? All right. Back to this. In terms of console gaming, I have a 360, but right now I don't have Xbox Live Gold because I have no money, and the account ran out of gold on the 15th of October. So yeah, no gold for me. But even then, my Xbox collection is kind of limited right now in terms of live. Just open up the cabinet real quick that contains my games. I really don't have that many live enabled games, as you can see. Hopefully, if the resolution's good. I share a collection with my little brother, and this isn't all of my games, but we have a very limited selection of live-enabled games. Because I know, like, we have Borderlands, Red Dead Redemption, Black Ops. I have Battlefield 3, even though I don't have the expansions, because I don't like paying $15 for an expansion pack. Same thing that goes for Black Ops 2. Black Ops as in Black Ops, not Black Ops 2. Because, that's not even out yet. And I'm not a pirate like that in terms of the Xbox. Because I do have a Wii that's modded, and the hard drive's not connected to it because it's back here, because I use it as an auxiliary hard drive for my setup. Black one, not the white one. The white one stores all my video game music. I need that. I can pretty much do any Wii game, so I'm not limited in terms of that, but I am limited in terms of Xbox and PC, which people seem to be playing a lot on the collaborative channels. So as much as I'd like to join a collaborative channel, that's not in the cards right now. Well, it would be if that's all right with people, but as far as I've seen, people are playing mainly Xbox games and PS3 games and PC games, and kind of can't do that. So yeah. Next topic. Not really next topic. That actually brings me that segues into future Let's Play projects because, as you've seen, my selection is kind of limited. I can obviously do retro-ish gaming on the PC on emulation, with ZSNES and Genesis, maybe Saturn, some PS1 games, and anything underneath that, including most of the handhelds. But I can't play any of the big blockbuster titles that, admittedly, everyone else would be Let's Playing right now. So anything from me will just yeah. And in terms of actual quality of Let's Playing, where did I put the damn thing? Because I was doing some cleaning earlier and I found it again. I've had this Dazzle for like a year or two now. I remember mentioning it back in my GNZ account when I first got it. Back then, I had a CRT, and it only had the RDY connection, which is your standard auxiliary, video audio thing that everyone used, it could do the Wii just fine. And if you don't remember, and I doubt many of you do, because even though it was back in the Magazine Z account, it was on an entirely different website altogether. I did a Let's Play on the Wii for Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon that I gave up like 6 episodes in. The laptop can't handle HD gaming, and on the same vein, it can't really handle fraps plus a decent PC game. So even though it can run the source games like I mentioned at a decent 20-ish frames, if you add fraps to that and start recording, it goes down to like 10 frames. That's just kind of unplayable. And I've tried using fraps to record things like on live, because I was really big into on live, and I still kind of am. But it just would stall and break, and everything would. So I in terms of like Let's Playing things, the Xbox is connected with composite, red, green, blue. It's like the red, green, blue, and since the laptop can't do like HD stuff like that, it's kind of hard to find equipment. Even if I had the money, which I don't, it would be hard to find recording equipment that the laptop could handle to record footage like that. So anything that I might get from the console is just going to be in ugly, regular, just regular AV out quality. And some people don't like that. Some people don't mind that. That's kind of a given because everyone's different. But some people that like the prettiness just won't like that. Same thing with the retro stuff too. Some people might like me doing that. So I'm just saying that I'm kind of limited to my Let's Playing ability from selection. That being said, if anyone has any suggestions for future Let's Plays, I'll gladly hear them. I know that in my profile I listed that I might be doing a Wii game, but that ended up not happening because I couldn't really think of a good Wii game. Even though I've been kind of playing a lot lately. Excuse me, my throat's kind of dry because it's 7 in the morning and I haven't drunk anything. Might as well go to my next topic here. Just like general thanks to people. Thanks to the because I may as well get that out of the way right now because I'm doing this and may as well put this into one huge chunk. First off, just a general thanks. Let me take my glasses off here. Just a general thanks to you guys, the commenters in general. And I'm gonna get into specifics like in a bit because there's some specific people I want to thank. But just thank you all for. And this is what I said before about me being not a below average Let's Player. Thanks for sticking with my suckiness. I know that a lot of people probably don't want me to just do ROM hacks all the time, but I kind of like them. But just thanks for sticking with me the past few years and an account termination and finding your way back. I just appreciate that. I appreciate the things people do for the things they like. I just kind of enjoy. In terms of specific people, I actually kind of want to just I want to get to this because I wanted to address these two people who I really kind of get a kick out of whenever I see something from them. I recently got back into Twitter, and when that happened, I went ahead and linked Twitter to my phone, even though it's a very old dumb phone. It has like the keyboard, but can't do anything else. I linked it so I can send things to Twitter and get things back, and I had it set to tell me when people on Twitter like my stuff. And these two people, I get the Twitter reports them to me like every day, and I actually do like the idea of like getting reports, because I know about Twitter and stuff because I like Twitter and I've been using it for like years, but like I just get like a little bit of satisfaction like every day seeing these two people. Let's see if I can find their text here because they sent me a text message for that and. Here they are. First off, Mario Legend 91, and the second one is GamerGirl89. Every time, just to see if the thing can get this. Can I get it? You can kind of get it. See, Twitter sends me like a text message every time they like something from that, and it just makes me smile every day just to when my phone vibrates and I check it and it's from one of those two. You know, obviously, like, it's not them typing it out to me. It's their Twitter account sending an automated message. But I kind of like that. It's real nice. And, you know, I always thought that Twitter, like, on the phone was kind of a stupid thing. Because, like, you know, just because I never really saw myself, like, just, like, in the day, just taking time out of my day to get my phone and start typing out a message to Twitter and just posting it. But, you know, I just getting, like, a notification that someone liked my video, it just gives me a nice little warm fuzzy feeling inside every time I read it. Thank you, you two. I really much appreciate that. And I hope you're happy that I mentioned you in this video. Secondly, I'd like to thank Hailstorm 273 or 372 or 327. It's a combination of one of those of 3, 2, and 7. He'll correct me, and then I'll feel bad about it. Thanks to him for bringing the music from the Fourth Sector and Hunter's Revenge and making one big album compilation from it. Because I'm really big into video game music. That white hard drive I showed you before, it has all of my video game music in it, and that's over 70 gigabytes of video game music, because I love video game music more than action music somehow, for some reason, and that makes me weird, but I don't really care, because I used to run a video game radio station, but now I don't. I kind of want to get back into that later. Deep breath. And thanks to him for taking the music and either ripping it. I don't know, I'm not sure if he like ripped it from SNES and converted it himself or what, but he managed to put it in the classic, you know, 2-loop and then fade format, and I really like that because I used to do that before, and it sucked because I could never bother to edit it in Audacity to make it loop and then fade, because it was always 3 minutes and then just kind of fade out. And I'm glad that he took the time to do that and convert it and then, you know, tag it with the appropriate source music, because I'll admit, I never played Donkey Kong for the Game Boy, so when I heard the Fourth Sector theme when I originally Let's Played it, that's what I associated it with. It wasn't... Crap, what was it called? Hang on, let me just check Winamp real fast, because I have the music here put in Winamp. You're gonna see my hair like real close, so I'm gonna figure out. But let me just see if I can just pick it up here. People are gonna be screaming at the name of this to me. I just know it. But you know, I just yeah. I'll find it. And like, if I don't find it in like 10 seconds, I'll just give up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and actually no, there it is. Yeah, Kremlantis. Yeah, I had never played Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. I think it was for the Game Boy. So I never associated the theme with Donkey Kong. It was always the Fourth Sector theme for me. So when I got the OST from him, am I even on camera? I minimized lots of things. Yeah. So when I got the OST from Hailstorm and I saw that there was actually a source to it, I was kind of shocked because I was aware that there was a Game Boy Donkey Kong, but I wasn't aware that the song was from that until I saw the source, and I was like, huh, that's weird, and I YouTubed it, and there it was, and I was like, huh, go figure. And even now to this day, even though I know it's from Kremlantis and from Donkey Kong, I'll always just call it the Fourth Sector theme because that's what it is to me. Like, it's not the right thing. It's not right, obviously, but that's just what it is to me. And I know that I made a big deal about the oil rig and the music in the last few videos, That's because I have memories of the fourth sector. Some of them aren't even correct, but whatever. And the music really sets a mood for me. So even though I'll respect Scorpion's choice to put the music there that he put there, that I don't even know the name of, even though it's in the OST that I'll look up later, I'll disagree with it. I'll respect it, but I'll disagree with it because I think Apparition Stalk the Night is better than that, just because it's nostalgic to me. Just like if he were to take Kremlantis and switch it with an entirely different theme, I'd probably be real mad. I'd respect it, but I'd be real mad because I've associated that with the fourth sector for so long that I call it the fourth sector, not the theme to the fourth sector, not Kremlantis. I'm getting off track here because I'm going off on a tangent. Then again, that's kind of the purpose of these vlogs, isn't it? I'm getting ahead. I'm digressing from the point again. So yeah, thanks to Hellstorm for liking video game music a lot and taking the time to put together that thing for me. Well, for us, because it was for us. Why did I say that? That was dumb of me. I feel stupid. Second of all, Dominic Wilde, for being an awesome guy. I think he's British. I remember talking to him, and I think he's British. If I'm not, I'm going to feel real bad when he corrects me. Real bad. I want to adjust this camera a bit more, because I don't want to like slouching down like this. He's asked me before when I'm going to start streaming again. And he kind of asked me that a lot. Not that I'm annoyed by it. So like he asked me that a lot. And I really do miss streaming games. The main problem I have right now is I really don't have that much time, except for the weekends. I really don't have much time to do those sort of things. So I might come up with something in the next coming weekends. The thing is, I'm not sure what I'd play, or I'm not sure what I'd play because like I said, limitations and that sort of thing. So yeah. But thanks to him for being there from like the very start and being very supportive. One of the originals, you could say. and yeah. Next, I would like to thank Zeta Prime. I don't think that's his YouTube account name, but that's what he calls himself everywhere else. So that's what I'm gonna call him. He was a fan of mine, and I played. I think he made the Isles of Disaster way back when. I still have those videos saved up because I think he asked me for them, but I couldn't find them before. But I know that they're there because they're on the black hard drive, which is where I keep all my Wii games. It's gonna really suck if I lose that hard drive because I'll lose all my Wii games and I'll lose all my Let's Play videos, including the archives of the fourth sector of Crimson's Revenge, because that's and Final Fantasy Fables, because that's where I keep the videos that I do. It's gonna suck if I lose that hard drive. I really need to take special care of that. I'm digressing from the point again. We've been chatting the past few months, and we have a lot in common. A lot more than I thought, actually. We have a lot more in common than I thought, which kind of surprised me. And I consider us bros, and I consider us good friends, and he's a really good person. Right now, he's trying to work out the Kingston, the Unity engine, the Unity game engine, because he wants to make some games there, and he's told me some plans that I'd rather not say because I don't think he'd want me to say them because he's still kind of working them out and doesn't want to raise anyone's hopes. But he's had some promising projects, and I'm really looking forward to that. Nextly, I do this all the time, but I'm gonna go ahead and thank Scorpion and Metal Gear Hunter again. Because, yeah, fourth sector has been pretty buggy, and, but at least I can still get the last laugh, because in the last video, I progressed in a way that Scorpion didn't expect, and I may have blocked myself off and screwed myself over, but I managed to break him, and that's what matters to me. He's not gonna appreciate it, but just I like it when I can do something that no one expects, and it catches them off guard. That's when I know I've done a good job, because that means that I've found something that they didn't think of, and that makes me happy, because he didn't expect me to use that shell to activate the on-off switch, and I did. Mainly because I have no idea how the hell to get past that. But don't worry, I'll solve the problem. Because, if I remember right, that room has 2 shells in there. And if it's worth doing once, it's worth doing twice. And since I have the raccoon tail power leaf, yeah. And I really hope that Scorpion doesn't see this video before I make the next recording, because he'll know my plan, and knowing him, he'll find some way to force an update on me so that I won't do it. But still, thanks for the signature hacks, because even though they're kind of buggy messes at times, they're still kind of fun to play. I really went on a long tangent. This video is going to be very long, and I'm not really going to edit it much because I'm hoping this microphone did a good job of picking up the sound. Tap, tap, tap. I probably messed up some speakers just now. There's not much else to say, I think, in terms of Let's Playing and stuff like that. But just a general, again, thank you all for liking my stuff. Even though I'm not that great, I'm probably going to be corrected on that, because that's how it always goes. If anyone really has a question for me in regards to anything, go ahead and just leave a comment, or PM me if you prefer to be anonymous, and I'll respond to you. Mainly because this is a blog, it's not really about anything in specific, because I covered a lot of topics, but just throwing that out there. Yeah. So, if you have any opinions or comments or questions, especially questions, I like questions, go ahead and throw them my way. Oh, and to the person that keeps asking me about his own hack, I'm not sure if you sent. I haven't been able to find a super clean version of Super Mario World yet. So, yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue finding that, unless you wanna patch it yourself and send me the ROM for that. I'm really sad that my clean copy broke, because I wasn't expecting it to break. Because it took me forever to find the clean version of Super Mario World, and I'll have to find it all over again. That's gonna take a while. And now my throat hurts because I'm hungry and thirsty, and I've been talking for minutes at a time, a long time. This is probably me. This isn't the webcam software isn't Camtasia, so I can't really see how long I've been going. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this here at the expense of time. Until next time, this is Mr. 42. I really have no way to send out this video except I love you all. Yeah, that'll do great. I love you all, and thank you. And now my finger's going for the mouse, so I hit the stop button, because I really don't like being those kind of people that leans in close and then clicks the stop button, because that's not my style. That's not my style. Bye, everybody.